must understand what recommendation is. The recommendations are anchored on the conclusion, and the conclusions are anchored on the summary of findings. The recommendations should be lifted from the conclusions of the study. So you may say in the introductory statement, based on the findings and conclusions presented, the following recommendations are suggested. And then you specify all of your recommendations. A recommendatory, not a demanding tone should be used in writing the recommendation. There are two elements required in presenting the recommendations. Number one, the action being recommended, and number two, the entity, institution, organization, or individual tasked to implement the recommendation. The first one talks about what are the things that should be done with regards to your research, and the second one talks about who should do it. Let us have an example of a recommendation. So first is the title, recommendations, then a short introductory statement, and then you present your recommendations. We can see that the words used here to recommend an action is should, and the action is specifically, clearly, and concisely presented what type of action should be done and who should implement the action being recommended.